Hey everyone, I'm Superdazzer.
And I'm Pearly.
And to celebrate the first day of summer that happened this week, welcome to the summer special of SMITE Community Concepts.
For our first summer concept, Ganesha should be wearing a Hawaiian shirt, shorts, a straw hat and flip-flops, and he would have a pair of binoculars around his neck. His bowl would be replaced by a camera, his lotus would be replaced by a tropical flower, his goad would be replaced by a rolled up map, and the tusk that he holds would be replaced by a bottle of spray-on sunscreen. He would have a West Coast dad voice. His first ability, Turn of Fate, would change to a coral/pink colour instead of yellow, with flower petals trailing behind the blast. For Ohm, his second ability, he would spray sunscreen forward in a cone, and the radius around him would be a faint pink. Remove Obstacles, his third ability, would leave a trail of coral/pink flower petals behind him. And for his ultimate, Dharmic Pillars, the pillars would be replaced by palm trees.
Arachne would be a half crab, half human for this concept, and she would be dressed like a hula dancer, with flower lace on her head and on her wrists, a grass skirt, and coconut shells over her mammary glands. The crab would be orange and would have barnacles on it. She would use her fingers for her basic attacks, and she would talk however Hawaiian people talk. For her first ability, Venomous Bite, Arachne's hands would glow blue, and bubbles would appear from her hands. For Cocoon, her second ability, seaweed would follow her hands, and the stunned enemy would be wrapped up in seaweed. For Web, her third ability, the web would be replaced by a crab trap, and her broodlings would be replaced by crabs. A trail of seaweed would follow an enemy walking through the web. And for her ultimate, Nightcrawler, she would jump into the air and walk upside down on the surface of water.
And for the final concept of the episode, Fafnir would be dressed in a blue beach onesie. His hammer would be replaced by a red plastic bucket, and his shield would be replaced by a giant crab. His dragon form would be something like the Life's a Beach skin for Geb, and Fafnir would have his regular voice. For Cursed Strength, his first ability, for his dwarf form he would throw his hammer, and sound would appear around the enemy hit. And for his dragon form, glass would appear around the feet of the enemy hit. For Coerce, his second ability, for the dwarf form, the little Fafnir on the buffed ally would be as it normally is, but dressed in his blue onesie. And for his dragon form, a glowing sun would appear on the buffed allies. For Underhanded Tactics, his third ability, Fafnir would leap for both forms, but for his dwarf form, sand would come out of where he lands, and for his dragon form, glass shards and crystals would come out of where he lands. And for his ultimate, Draconic Corruption, he would just turn into the Life's a Beach Geb style dragon.
And that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching.
The winner of last episode was Red Rider Guan Yu by the Grave Knight. Click the card on screen to go watch that episode.
You can also vote for your favourite from this episode by clicking the little I in the top right corner of the video.
Subscribe for more, like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Take care.
Bye bye.